Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live vidIQ training session. Good to have you guys here. My name is Liron Segev, and I figured I'll come out a little bit earlier. We're only supposed to go live in about 10, 15 minutes or so, but I always love to come on, have a chat with you guys, see if I can answer any questions that you might have right at the beginning. We are going to have a live Q&A. Oops, let me just mute that. We are going to have a live Q&A after this as well, so that if you have any particular questions about your channel, then stick around. You can ask me. You can ask the people in the chat here. We're just one happy community wanting to help each other out. So we want to say hello, everybody. We see you got some mods already here. Lilay's here. Hello. Jeremy Vest is here. Welcome. No pressure. Hello. Lila who handed. Right, who else have we got here? We have got a whole bunch of mine. Pro West is here. Hello, good. Right. Oh, someone asked about a question. If you have a question, start with the hashtag question in the chat, and then our mods will be able to pick it up and then usually be able to answer you. I'm going to be doing the training, so I'm not going to be able to see it, but our mods are here and they're awesome. They really have their stuff going here. All right, Hyper Evie's here. Mine Proes, I said hello. And the HFS, the Artist Heaven is here. Magdalena Helen is here as well. I thought you were getting off a train. What happened to that? All right, but good for you guys to be here. Melody is here as well. It's okay. How do you pronounce it? XYNS. Zenus. Yeah, sorry, I will butcher your name. I do apologize for that up front. It's an accent thing. I'm not even sure what it is. Homemaker Passion, hello, greetings and salutation. Cliff Harvey, RC Plains, hello, welcome back. See a lot of familiar faces here, which is great. Somebody started, Ron Me Neil Lee started with hashtag question, but there's no question. Right, look how Ram is doing it. Hashtag, how can I make my channel stand out? Brilliant. And how do you say it? Naive. Okay, cool. Now I know. Naive. Right, Naive, just stick around. This is why you're here. This is exactly what's going to show you how to take your channel and make it stick out. How to get those views, how to get those subscribers, how to be ranked. That is what today's session is all about. Okay, just as a matter of interest, we've got a bunch of you on the line here already. How many of you are here and how many of you are new here? If you are new here, drop a hashtag new into that chat so we can welcome you properly. We know we got some of our regular oldies here who hate the chocolate cake example. Like somebody we know. There he is. Chocolate hate cake is here. Absolutely. Okay. So if you're new here, start with hashtag new just so we get an idea of how many people are new to this live stream. We do this every single week because we at vidIQ want to help you grow your channel. We want to help you rank. All right, let's say hello to some people. That's Ryan Ostro. Hi, guys. I am new. Hello, welcome. Exploring with Riley is new. Fantastic. Welcome. Alexander Len is new. Task All Web Solution. That was a bit of a mouthful to say that. Okay, Chocolate Cake, really old. Love it. All right, Jan Simon or Jan Simon, depending where you come from, I suppose. That's how you say it. Leela is retired. She's officially done. She has blown up her channel. Now she's out. Okay, fantastic. Okay, Love Before Fame, new is here. Is new. We've got a whole bunch of you guys coming in. Look at how many new people. How awesome is this? 5-year-old. Who's 5-year-old? Oh, 5 years old. And that's official CJ is 5 years old. I'm not sure if you've been listening to this channel for 5 years, in which case, double thumbs up. Okay. All right. Now that we know that he's got a lot of new people in here, which is awesome. So here's the story. Here's the rules. With this live stream, right? We don't do channel audits. That gets done on a Tuesday. This is all about learning the 3 Ds of YouTube. How to be discovered, how to deliver, and then how to get that distribution. There's no sub for sub. If you're going to start asking for subs, our mods are pretty hardcore. They're going to take you out, okay? They're going to ban you from this. This isn't about shortcut systems. This isn't about weird hacks who promises you the world. This is about YouTubers, the real YouTubers, as I like to call them, who are doing the work, who are getting results, who are getting their channel's views, who are getting their channel subscribers. This is what the session's all about. And if you're one of those real YouTubers, drop a couple of thumbs up in the chat. Hey, Josh Melton is here. Hello, Josh. What's up, dude? If you're a real YouTuber and you're here because you really want to understand how this works, how to play this game, and how to get your YouTube to that next level, that is who I'm looking for. I'm looking for those thumbs up in that chat so I know these are the real people. These are the people I'm speaking to. I hate the sub for sub. It never works. It was a stupid idea to start off with. It just for all sorts of weird reasons. Also, remember, if you're not a vidIQ customer, that's perfectly fine. You'll get so much value out of just hanging out and checking out to all these cool people. Look at all these people who are giving thumbs up. Minisha White just subscribed. Thank you for joining us on the vidIQ family. Look at all the real YouTubers, guys. Look around you. See how many of those thumbs up are coming. This is why we're here, because we're here to really understand it. Just like you guys are learning, I promise you we're learning as well. YouTube keeps on changing. We've got to keep one step ahead. This is why we're here. We're here for you. A lot of us at vidIQ are actual content creators ourselves, and therefore we know the trouble that you guys go through. Bad Rasman Shuval just subscribed. Thank you for doing that. We know the trouble that you guys go through because we go through the same frustration, and this is why we created the tools that we did. The stuff that we were missing as creators, we're now delivering it for you. Look at all these awesome thumbs up. Hey, Paul Peck Drywall Tube is here. Thank you, dude. Thanks for hanging out again. Always on our live stream. Awesome, Paul. Thank you. So again, this isn't about sub for sub. This is about real deal. These thumbs up that you're seeing, if you're just joining us now in the chat, these are the people who are actually committed to making their channels grow. And speaking of committing, if you're not using vidIQ, that's perfectly fine. As I said, hang out. You're going to get lots of value here. If you've never used vidIQ, you're still using the free one, because you guys are here, in the description below, there is a link that's going to give you free vidIQ for 30 days, unlocks all the features so you guys can change your channel. What you can do in 30 days is crazy. ASF Football, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you, man. So 30 days, you can turn your channel around completely. So go ahead and get that and grab that link. And then if you guys are on Twitter, I don't know if any of you are on Twitter here, share this link out right now if you can. Let's help our community, because we typically follow other creators, other YouTubers. We love to hang around amongst like-minded people. So if you're available on Twitter, go ahead and share the stream. Okay, Daniel Footbally fun. Okay, and then it gets cut out. Sorry. Thank you for subscribing. That was a very long name. I think I need to make that little box even bigger. Okay, but I really appreciate you being here. Did I see Travis in the house? Yes, Travel's here too. Fantastic. Travis, thank you, dude. Paragliding, anyone? Yep, that was my sport, by the way. I used to do that in Cape Town off Lions Head. Best flights of my life were happening down there. It was really, really awesome. That was back in South Africa. But we digress. Okay, so we were saying, share this link out on Twitter. We're about to go in about 5 minutes or so. Whilst we're still waiting to go live, what kind of channels do you guys have? What do you do on your channel? And please don't say I'm a gamer. If you are a gamer and you have a niche down, this is why you're struggling. So before we even get going, I can tell you why you're struggling, because you're just doing lots of games. What kind of games do you do? So if you're a gamer, let me know what your channel's about. Do you do tech? Do you do motoring? Do you do vlogging? Do you do fashion? Do you do beauty? What do you do? Let me know let me know down here. Chocolate hate cakes. My Twitter died, literally died. Rip Twitter. Okay. Right. Drug Daddy, Team vidIQ, you're doing great. Keep it up. Appreciate you being here. I have seen your name pop up a couple of times on our stream. Really, really awesome to have you. Okay. Who is here? Lilycraft, Nook, paper crafting. Oh, that is cool. That is niche. Love that. Okay, crochet. Who does crocheting? Yarn Dragon Creation does crocheting. And Alexander Lynn, life coaching. Zimmer Pro, formerly, okay, can't even say that. Fortnite only. Someone said my Twitter got banned. Oi, rip Twitter again. RIP. Who else have we got here? Life of a Single Mother, which is a vlogger. That is pretty cool. That is Naive. And I think I said that right this time. Okay. Thank you for correcting me, by the way. Right. I'm a console Fortnite player. That's official CJ. Awesome. Personal vlog, Jan Simmons. Simon. Again, Jan, Simon, Simon. Sorry. It could be go either way here. Okay. I have an education. Okay. But I didn't say educatey. Okay. LA Science SVT. Cool. All right, look how varied these channels here. Hey, Spark Family TV, what's up? How you doing? All right, fantastic. Hyper Eve is here. Question, can I do something like yours, or is it copyright? Is it copyright? I'm not sure what you mean. You might want to elaborate a little bit just to give us a little bit more information into what you're talking about. Basic cooking, cues, basic cooking, awesome. Minecraft PvP, fantastic. That's Mine Pro Vest. Exploring with Riley TM, that is a vlogger. That's really, really cool. Who says I don't have a chance? What was that? LA Science SVT, what do you mean you don't have a chance? Everybody's got a chance here. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can start your channel today and be successful. There's not even a question. You know why? Because you're going to bring yourself to whatever niche you're in. You're going to bring yourself to that game. And that is critical. Because as the famous saying goes, be yourself, everybody else is already taken. So, all right, I love that. Right, well, can I get a shout out? Of course you can. XCFHJ1432. You might want to watch yesterday's live stream when we were talking about naming your channels, because it's got to be something that's memorable. The problem with naming your channels, look at Pickles Barbecue and cooking, right? It's obvious what the channel is about, easy to remember. If you go with a complicated channel name, even though it might be a cool saying to you, you got to remember, people need to remember your channel. So you might want to think about doing something on that front. Okay, who else have we got going here? Okay, Jan, somebody has to correct me on these things. Okay, right, members, I'm at 994 and it feels like an eternity. Yeah, those first 1,000 subs are just like pulling teeth. Do you ever have that saying? I'm not sure. I don't know. We have that saying in South Africa. It's like pulling teeth. It's just ridiculously difficult and frustrating, but it's worth it because you're going to get your hardcore fans. This is how you start building a community. And just remember, you've got 994 people right now who are listening to you. That is it's like an equivalent of standing on a big stage at one of these keynotes presentation and having 1,000 people in the audience. Okay, just enjoy each one of them. And then don't think of them as a number. Whether you have 100 people or 1,000 people, there's not 100 subs or 1,000 subs. These are 100 people. Think of 100 people in the room. If 100 people are coming for dinner, is that a lot or a little bit? That's a lot. So always remember that. Okay, just got my first 100. Brilliant. That is great. That is what we're looking for. Those milestones, that is how you're doing. Lily Kraftnook says, yes, pulling teeth. Okay, so it's not just, sure. All right, because sometimes I mix South Africans with Americanism and it's just, the two don't end well. All right, so guys, you're celebrating some amazing milestones. And this is really, really great. I'm proud of you. Well done for being here. And I think we're ready to go. So everything's in check. Everything is ready to rock and roll. If you're ready to level up your channel and you are really ready to dive in and understand how to do it properly without any of the nonsense that's out there, this is the real place to be. You've chosen the right location. Grab a notepad and a paper if you still use them like I do. And don't worry, this will be available on the replay. And then stick around till the end where we have Q&A. You can ask me your personal questions, not that personal, YouTube related questions about your channel and about things that I can help you with. We'll stick around. We'll answer as many as we can for the time that you guys want to hang out. We're here for you. As you can see, a lot of our mods are here. We always appreciate our mods. They always give lots of love to all our audiences. The team vidIQ is on the line here as well. It's just about helping you guys really, really succeed because it is possible. It is possible to do it. With all that being said, are you ready to do this? Thumbs up if you're ready, because I'll be able to see a couple of thumbs up because the chat goes really quickly on that screen over there and I can't really see it, but emojis I can see. Hit the thumbs up on this video and I think we're going to get going. So let's do it. In 5, 4, I don't know why I count down. Let's just do it.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everybody, welcome to another vidIQ training session. My name is Liron Segev and I am the Director of Customer Success here at vidIQ. What does that mean? It means that every single day I work with creators big and small, helping you guys rock your channel, get you to that next level, and that's what we're going to do today. The cool thing about vidIQ is a lot of us are actually creators ourselves. A lot of us actually have our own channel and we understand those frustrations. We know what happens when you spend all those time, hours, kind of very carefully creating those videos and then it doesn't work and you get really upset, really despondent. So that's what the solution that we create is all about helping you kind of get over that hurdle, unblock that. If you don't have vidIQ at the moment, that's totally cool. You can hang out with us and see everything we have to offer. If you do have vidIQ, the free version, in the description below, there's a 30-day free trial. Go and grab it, because in 30 days, everything that I'm telling you today, if you do that, it will change your channel for absolute ever. So definitely go and check it out. You'll see there's so much value. Things will unlock today that have been locked forever. YouTube is essentially made up of 3 Ds. And you have to do all 3 of those Ds to be able to rock your channel. So the first D is discover. You need to be discovered by the YouTube algorithm, by the search engine, because the most amazing content that lives somewhere out there in the world that nobody knows about, that you haven't labeled correctly, you haven't told YouTube about you, is just pointless. The second D, you need to deliver. In other words, people have given you their click. They've stopped what they're doing. They've clicked on your video. Are you delivering? Did you clickbait? Did you get people to come to your video when it's bad quality and bad audio? So this you need to deliver, because when you deliver, this is such a crucial metric for YouTube. It says, hey, this video looks pretty cool. I am going to start distributing it, which is the third D. I'm going to distribute it to a much wider audience so that that wider audience can see your content, not just your subscribers. It brings it up to the bigger YouTube community. And if those people are watching because you're delivering, then it will bring even bigger and even bigger and even bigger audience. And then your channel really, really explodes when that happens. Happened to me. I can tell you from personal experience that it's just one of those things that when it happens, it is absolutely incredible. But you've got to focus on delivering. You've got to focus on your quality of your content. But today, it's not about theory. Today, it's all about real, practical, step-by-step instruction of what you need to do to get those 3 Ds. So with all that being ready, we are ready to kind of get you really on that journey. This is where we begin, and we're going to begin in the kitchen. Yes, that's where all YouTube begins. It begins in the kitchen. Not only do you have your cup of coffee, but now I want you to go to your kitchen. I want you to open a random cupboard, grab some random ingredients, stick them in a bowl, mix them all up, stick them in the oven, and let's see if a chocolate cake comes out. What are the odds of the chocolate cake come out? Pretty much not much, right? And the reason for it, because you've done random stuff, you've mixed it together randomly, you've stuck it in the oven for some random time. There's no way a chocolate cake is going to come out. And yet that is how we approach our YouTube as well. We go out there, we grab our camera, we go and film, we come home, we edit, we cut, we paste, we create a cool video, we throw together at some random title, description and tags, upload it, and then go, I hope something comes out. I hope my chocolate cake works. I hope my video works. That's never going to work. However, what if I said to you, look, here's the ingredients. Here is what you need to buy. This is how you mix it with these ratios. And then you mix it in this format. And then you stick it in the oven for this long period of time. Well, what are the odds of chocolate cake coming out then? Much better. Well, YouTube is about following a recipe, very much like the chocolate cake. Today, I'm going to show you that recipe. I'm going to show you the step that you need so that you have yourself the best opportunity to get your videos ranked, your videos seen, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to be able to do that. Right now, this is where everything starts. This is the YouTube search bar. What I want you to do is go put in there the word chocolate cake. There it is, chocolate cake. When that comes out, I am now thinking, hey, I've got a channel. Do I want to make a video about this keyword, about this thing called chocolate cake? What I'm going to do is put my keywords in here in the search. By the way, of course, this will work for absolutely any keyword whatsoever. But we're going to stick with a chocolate cake simply because it's universal, whether you're from Pakistan, from India, whether the Philippines, the Far East, the Middle East, the US, anywhere in the world, you are going to know what a chocolate cake is, which is why I stick with this as the example. So chocolate cake is in here. The first thing I do is I go look down here. Look at this bar. It says vidIQ search volume, and it's nice and green. What does that mean? It means a lot of people are searching for this. A lot of people are searching for your keyword. So do you just rush out and make the video? No, because you got to look at this metrics as well. It says competition score. It's in the red. What does that mean? It means, yes, we have a lot of people searching for chocolate cake, but we also have a lot of competition delivering on this term chocolate cake. So what do I do now? I mean, I really want to make a chocolate cake video, but look at that competition. I'm never going to rank against these videos. I mean, some of these things have got 45 million views. I'm never going to rank against them. So ideally, what you want is a term that is in the green. In other words, lots of people are searching and competition score is down here somewhere. When that happens, that is a beautiful match. You have got yourself a keyword that's highly searched for, but people are not delivering content. So this is where essentially you start. But let's stick with our example here. We can see competition is very high, search volume is very high. What do I do now? What you do now is something is going to change the way you do YouTube. Remember, YouTube is the world's second largest search engine. What do you do in a search engine? You ask questions. And what YouTube's job is to marry up your question with somebody's video. Okay, again, YouTube is a search engine. It wants to give you answers to the question that you've asked. So here is a good hack. What you're going to do, you're going to go to chocolate cake in your search bar. You're going to put space, and you're going to do the alphabet walkthrough. A, chocolate cake at home. B, chocolate cake banana. C, D, E, F, G. Right? What am I doing? I am using YouTube's own autocomplete, because YouTube says, okay, so many people around the world have searched for chocolate cake in. So the next person that starts to type the letter I, I'm going to make it easy for them to find their video immediately. So chocolate cake in a microwave seems to be pretty darn popular. So popular that all of a sudden it comes up in my autocomplete. If I was making a chocolate cake video, what I would do is I would say chocolate cake in a mug, in a microwave, and then in a mug. I would definitely not stick a chocolate cake in a pressure cooker, but that could be a fun video too. So chocolate cake in a microwave, chocolate cake in a mug. Look how I'm already tapping into those search phrases that people are already searching for, so that I know that people are searching for it to the point that it came up in here. It came up in search. Therefore, enough people are searching that I potentially have some eyeballs that are going to come to my video. But there is even more. You go to the beginning. Remember, YouTube is a search engine. What do you do with a search engine? You ask questions. Go to the beginning. What's the chocolate cake? What is the ingredients of chocolate cake? Where's my chocolate cake? Why chocolate cake cracks? I always love it when this one comes up. Why chocolate cake cracks? If you have a cooking channel, or even if you have a kids channel, why chocolate cake cracks and how to fix it? Think of that title. Right now, this has just told you exactly what YouTube wants. It told you what people are searching for. So go in there. What, where, when, how, why. Now let's go to this video. Let's go check out who our competition is. Remember, we're still in research mode. Most people will say a good video is a video that has millions and millions of views. That's a fairly kind of okay statement to make. You know, we kind of judge whether a video is good or bad based by the amount of views that it has. That's fair enough. Here is the problem. The problem with the number of views is that it doesn't tell you time. It doesn't give you how long it took to get to those number of views. They got to 7 million views on this video. Did it take a day, a month, a year, 5 years? I have no idea. So if I just looked at this, at the total number of views, and made my entire decision, do I make my next big hit based on, oh, they got 7 million views, I'm going to make a chocolate cake video so I can get some of those millions of views. Well, you could be flawed. I'll tell you why. Because when the iPhone 1 came out, I don't know, or the Samsung Galaxy Note 1 came out, I'm a geek techie guy, so that's going to happen. When those phones came out years ago, those videos have got millions and millions of views. But what are the odds of those videos getting millions of views today? That is what's important. Is it still relevant today? That is critical. So instead of just looking at the total number of views, what we do is we expose something called views per hour, VPH. And wow, is this critical? Because views per hour tells me right now, people are watching this video today. As we sit here, people are watching this video. And if they're watching this video, it means it's still relevant right now. So forget the number of views. I'm much more interested in the views per hour. And click on historical. Watch this. Over time, did this term get stronger or weaker? Remember, I'm just using chocolate cake. You can use absolutely anything that is specific to you and your channel. But look at this. Over time, look how much that has increased. The interest in chocolate cake has gone up. This is a great indicator, together with the views per hour. That tells me if you're going to make a video, this is a good topic. If this had 1 view per hour, who cares how many views this has got in total? Nobody cares today about this topic. As we go down the scorecard here, you're going to see a whole bunch. Do they use any Reddit strategies, a little bit of Facebook? But look at this. To me, this is gold. This is just the best tool in the world. I know we created it. I am a little bit biased, but I absolutely love this tool. This is the compare views in the first 28 days tool. Essentially what this does, it says, look, you're in research mode. You want to know, is this a regular video for this channel? Yes, they got 15 million subscribers. Is this just one of those regular video that they just churned out? Or did this video perform exceptionally well? In other words, it's an outlier video. It's so well, it went way above the channel. And this is what this does for you. It says, look at this video compared to this channel's average. Now, this channel's average is here. It's the pink. This video is the blue. Instantly, you can see this is an amazing video. Now you want to study it. Now you want to say, after the first day, how many views did it get compared to the channel average? On the 7th day, how many views did it get compared to the channel? So for example, this channel's average is between 140 and 230,000 views after 7 days. This video got 854,000 views. In other words, this is an outlier video. This video performs remarkably well. How awesome is this tool? You can go to any video and go and watch that video compared to that channel's average. But it gets even better, because you can go in here and you can compare it to your channel's average, to the last video you watched on YouTube, to any video on YouTube, any playlist, any channel, and your competitor's average. And I'll show you competitors as well. So this is super duper powerful. You go to any video when you're doing your research. Remember, haven't picked up the camera yet. I want to be the first D. I want to be discovered. So I'm going to do all my legwork right now to understand what works in this world and what doesn't. Now that I know that this is a great video, what's next? What's the next step? Well, the next step is you're going to go into one of the tools. It is something called Comparators. Now I'm going to click on Comparators, and what Comparator does is these are my competitors. This is vidIQ's competitors. And competitors is a bit of a strong term. Essentially what this is, it's other people who are doing similar content than we are. It's people we want to keep our eye on, people that we work with, people that we love, people that we hang out with at events with. But what I want to see, so why would I want to see what they're up to? Well, I want to see what they're up to because I want to understand what's their thumbnail strategy. Are they still using short titles or long titles? What is their views per hour? Remember, views per hour. I don't care how many views these videos got, but I care about this. I know if this many people are interested in this topic, I need to explore that further. So you do the same on your channel. You go find your competitors, 10, 15 competitors, big channels, little channels. Go keep an eye on what they're up to. See if anything you can learn from. What's their thumbnail like? Look, people have gone dark now. Cody has gone dark. Brian Johnson's gone dark. You know, faces are still a thing. I'm learning all the time. I'm learning what my competitors are doing so I can keep ahead. Remember, YouTube is about trends. YouTube knows. We don't watch one video and then leave and then go and make a buying decision. We watch multiple videos about the same topic. We all do. If you're going to buy a new device, a new gadget, you're going to watch reviews. You're going to watch 3, 4, 5 reviews before you make a decision. This is what YouTube does. It knows that we will watch multiple videos about the same topic. So YouTube suggests videos for you to watch. So making sure that you are always getting content that you're looking for. So if I know that these guys are starting to talk about certain topics that I talk about, well, maybe YouTube will suggest my video to the same audience because I'm talking about similar topics. How cool is that? Go load up 10, 15 competitors. Keep your eye on their thumbnails, their titles, their views per hour. Understand what's trending so that you guys can actually make content similar to within your industry and then get those views when YouTube starts suggesting those videos. Because trends is where it's at. And because trend is where it's at, we've got something called trend alerts. And when you go and you create a trend alert, here's what happens. Typically, a lot of us understand trends once they have become trends. We understand things that have already popped. Some things like Baby Shark is a very, very bad example. Fortnite, I mean, any of those things that were really kind of popped, the challenges, things of that nature. But a lot of us will only see it once there's been so much hoo-ha about this online, so much noise, that we kind of riding the very tail end of those trends. Watch this. Give it a name. Let's just use Fortnite as a bad example. Well, if you're a gaming channel, you'll put Fortnite. Maybe you'll put PUBG. If you're a car channel, maybe you're going to put the brand names of these cars into these trend alerts, because this is what it does. You can use little keywords or big keywords. So Fortnite is obviously a big keyword. I'm basically telling vidIQ, look, vidIQ, I'm really interested in this term Fortnite. If anybody makes a video that gets more than 1,000 views per hour, not in total, 1,000 views per hour, let me know, and I'll get a report that looks like this. And I can get it every day, every 2 days, each week, each month. So in other words, I can already keep an eye on what's popping in my industry, because when I see a video, or whatever it may be, when I see a video going from 100 views per hour, next time I see the same video, it's at 500 views per hour. And then it's at 1,000 views per hour. Wow, something is happening. I need to go and investigate. I need to understand why that video is moving so quickly. Why is it going from 100 to 500 to 1,000? And I need to understand it quickly, so perhaps I go and make a video around the same topic. And you can create multiple alerts. So you can have Fortnite, create another alert PUBG, another alert Call of Duty, or whatever it may be. And in your industry, you know the keywords that you're constantly searching for when you're keeping your eye on your competitors. Those are the keywords that you stick into. The next thing is most viewed. Now, most viewed can become weird. This is everything that's viewed on YouTube at the moment. Now, before you tell me, yes, there is the trending page, I'm fully aware of it. But what this is, it's everything that's rocking on YouTube right now, sorted by views per hour. Now, how powerful is that? Essentially, this video is getting 704,000 views per hour. The PewDiePie, 249,000 views per hour. David Dobrik, 130,000 views per hour. Why do we care, realistically? Well, firstly, you're in the YouTube game. You need to know what's happening on YouTube as the bigger picture. You need to know what these channels are up to, what's attracting audiences. You need to keep your eye on that. But now you're going to say to me, Apple TV has got however many, 52,000 subs, but it's Apple. You got David Dobrik, who's got 13 million subscribers. Well, how do I even play in this game? Good question. What you do, you go all the way down to the bottom here, and you say, you know what? Only show me channels between 100,000 and 1 million subscribers. Now this changes the game. Now it's getting much closer to perhaps your world. You can make it anything that's getting 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers, whatever's closest to your world. And then you can start searching even more by categories, by countries, even do some search terms. If I had a kids channel, I would just live on here, because here it's exposed to me immediately the thumbnails that these people are using. It exposes to me the title. This person has hit every keyword. It's got a great thumbnail. Slime is a big term. ASMR is a big term. Relaxing slime is a big term. They clearly know what they're doing. They've used all the right stuff. And look at this. It's just rocking at 30,000 views per hour. Okay. Very, very, very powerful. Guys, you get all these tools if you're using the free vidIQ. But because you're on this webinar, you can go down into the link and get the full 30 days. I'm going to unlock all this for you. So in 30 days, you can see the power that you can immediately generate on your channel. Remember, this is only, we still haven't finished. This is still the first D. This is just being discovered. Look how much kind of research you need to do, because why waste your time on something that's not going to work? Once you've done that research, you're going to come back into this page, because you've now shot your video. You're now ready to roll. You now got your title, because you know what your title is, because you've done that research. And as you go through here, you're going to say, okay, this is a video that Rob did, how to delete YouTube videos 2019, new method. What's key here? Well, what's key here is the title. The title is key. This is what YouTube looks at the most. Then description, and then tags. Now together, they all make up the metadata that a YouTube needs, that the search engine needs in order to go ahead and understand what's in your video. Yes, YouTube watches your video. Yes, they watch your thumbnail. But when you put them all together, you're just feeding the beast. You're saying, hey, I'm going to tell you what my video is about. So you can see here, how to delete YouTube videos 2019 is repeated in the first line of the description. How to delete YouTube videos in 2019. I'm telling YouTube twice. Oh, guess what? I'm also telling YouTube down here in the tags, again, what this video is about. Now there's no misunderstanding. And look how beautifully this is ranking for it. The numbers in blue is what it's ranking for. This is just an absolute superb video. Let me show you how you do this. As you start typing, it's going to give you the term. It's going to give you a whole bunch of scores, so you know which tags have got more value than other tags. Now watch this. Check this out. This is like my favorite part here. Mother's Day. Okay, these are all the related keywords for Mother's Day. But watch this. Okay, what's the interest over time? Well, it's pretty much wavering. Can you see that? But it's coming down. Mother's Day is done. So what is working is things around Mother's Day songs, Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Mother's Day's card. Now, if you didn't make a Mother's Day video this year, should you just give up on this term? Watch this. You click on all time. And now what this does, it evaluates the term, Mother's Day, in this particular case, over a period of time. So since 2008, look at this. Every single year, there is a spike. What does this mean? It means that when you didn't make a video this year for Mother's Day, should you be making a video for Mother's Day next year? Absolutely. You know it's going to hit. The likelihood of it popping around Mother's Day next year is huge because every single year it is hit. So why would next year be any different? And the cool thing about this is that a date you can just use again and again and again. So you can say, how to make your Mother's Day the ultimate Mother's Day chocolate cake how-to video 2019. Next year, delete 2019, label it as 2020. The same information applies. So always check the term, check it against 30 days, check it against all time. And that's going to give you a lot of valuable information, what's relevant today versus what's relevant once a year or maybe multiple times a year. These are tentpole events, things like Christmas, New Year's, Independence Day, or you know the big ones. Also, don't forget, if you don't live in the US, what is your local country's big events, big tentpole events? South Africa, we had National Braai Day, which is barbecue day. Now that I know what my tags are, I've got a cool description. And by the way, description is important. Don't just give it one line. Give it a lot of information. Feed the beast. Tell YouTube what your videos are about. Scroll further down. I get a checklist. Hey, did I edit to a card? Have I edited to an end screen? Have I got closed caption? We don't monetize our channel, so that's fine to have the X. Playlist, public, do we share it? Oop, maybe I need to share this video. Right, Facebook, etc. This just keeps a good checklist to help you get more exposure. Down here, more keywords, and down here is videos to gain views from. What does that mean? Well, remember, YouTube wants to pair videos together. It wants to know that people are going to watch a how to delete a YouTube video. Well, perhaps there's other videos here that are already speaking about the same topic, and maybe I can use some of these keywords to try link them to my video so I can get those eyeballs. When somebody watches that video, maybe YouTube will recommend my video next. But watch this. Best time to publish. This is so critical. Remember I was speaking about VPH, views per hour, right? When you launch a video, YouTube doesn't know if it's a good or a bad video yet. It has no idea. But when you launch it and your audience comes immediately and they watch and you're keeping them hooked and you're keeping them on the video for long and they're watching your next video, those are insanely beautiful signals to YouTube that YouTube says, wow, this is quality video. And that's when you begin unlocking that that second D. YouTube says, okay, are you delivering? So how do you get the most eyeballs on your video as you launch? Well, you simply use the best time to publish on your channel tool. Go through the days of the week, whichever day you happen to be on. If we launched a video, I don't know, on a Tuesday, between 9 and 11 seems to be our best time. I would probably launch it a little bit before here so I can get the up run as people are logging on. And remember, try not to launch videos on the hour like 10, 11, 12, or on the half hour, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. The reason for it is because a lot of the big corporates, a lot of people that schedule videos way ahead of time, they typically launch at those time periods. So I kind of launch my video 9:46 or 10:32, you know, something weird where you're going to be the notification that people watch because you didn't receive like 30 notifications on your phone at once. So just a bit of a ninja tactic there. What's next is the second D. Did you deliver? Well, this is when the channel audit tool comes into play. Now, this, again, this is what I was missing when I was trying to work out this YouTube game myself before I joined vidIQ. This is so important because I have no idea. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend 30 hours of my life trying to understand YouTube analytics. Just push a button and tell me what's working and what isn't working. This is what the channel audit does. So over the last 30 days, how many views did you get on your channel compared to the previous month? Are you growing or are you shrinking? If you're growing, do you know why? If you're shrinking, do you know why? And look at this, content to double down on. Essentially, double down is a term that means make more of these. You're saying double down, go big, because people are loving this content. Why? Look, these videos are giving me views per hour. These videos are giving me the engagement rates, giving me views, giving me subscribers. How many subscribers did these videos give me? How many subscribers per 1,000 views? So I know what's working. I know what my audience wants. Same on your channel. You look at your audience and maybe your audience is telling you what they want and you're just not seeing it. But this will show that to you. And scroll further down. Total watch time, total average watch time, top retention. What are these? These are the stuff that YouTube is looking for. Which videos are keeping people watching? What is the watch time, average watch time, and the retention? So people are loving these content. Guess what I'm going to do? Make more of these style videos. I can immediately see, look here, when we have a comparison tool between these data graphs, I can already see that that's popping. Instantly I can see that. Therefore, I'm going to make more of these. Okay? Can you see how powerful this is? It's the stuff to make more of. As you scroll further down, it even tells you, look, these are the top search terms. This is what people search to get to your videos. How to download a YouTube video. Look how cool that is, 30,000. Look at these TCs versus PewDiePie. Great, your audience still wants that. Do we make more content around this? Absolutely. End screen click rates. What are people clicking on the end screen the most? Well, for us, it's videos. Perfect. And best for viewer. Great. Guess what I'm going to stick on my end screen? Less playlist, more this stuff. Look at the card click rates. Polls, 57%. People love engaging in our polls. Guess what I'm going to be doing? Making more polls. It tells you this. This is the stuff that's working. And just as importantly, the stuff that isn't working. Guys, this is the content that could use work on our channel. You guys didn't really dig this content. Lowest average watch time, lowest retention, lowest like ratio. People love Jack Black, and apparently Rob managed to upset quite a lot of people by doing this video. Okay, note to self, don't mess with Jack. Cool, now we know. Lowest view. Look, these videos are losing us subscribers. Well, what do? We're going to investigate these things and work out, hold on, are these things badly done? Bad time of year? Do we have to redo them? Maybe our thumbnails wasn't up to scratch. All of those things. I'm asking ourselves the question again and again so the videos appear in this section, in the stuff to do more of. Remember, if you have let's just say, back to our cooking channel, if you love your chocolate cake recipes, but guess what? Every time you do that, they're in the content that could use work section. But every time you do something about a barbecue, it's always in the top section. Guess what your audience wants from you? More barbecue recipes, less chocolate cake recipes. See how powerful this is. It exposes that information. Are you delivering? That's that second D. We've been discovered. Now, are you delivering? And again, as you scroll further down, average metrics over the last 30 days. What was your title length, description length, etc. And then items to improve upon. Look here, we got 6 videos instantly. It's in red, which don't have an end screen. I need to go fix that. Do all your videos have cards? Do they all have custom thumbnails? Will they all edit your playlist? How many are you posting each week? Important information. I go straight to the red and I go and I make those changes. If I had a YouTube channel, which I do, I live in this. This tells me if I'm delivering, because if I'm not delivering, I have a problem. If I am delivering, it means my audience is loving what I'm doing, and then YouTube is going to unlock that third D, which is distribution. And when we're talking about distribution, we're talking about YouTube says, look, these are great signs. People are loving your content. If they're loving your content, I'm going to show it to a different audience. I'm going to test your videos with an audience who's never heard of you, an audience who's maybe searched for you but never landed on your video. I want to show them your video. What's going to happen here? You're going to get to a point where your videos start getting out further and further, and you're going to unlock these achievements. And when you unlock these achievements, we create this lovely certificate for you. And let me tell you why this is a growth strategy. When you see a certificate like this, congratulations, vidIQ, you've cracked 350,000 subscribers on this date. What do? We share it. We share it on social media, and people love to see that they were part of that journey, and they love to be part of a journey. So they give you a thumbs up. Hey, I'm one of those 350. Hey, I was with you from the start. And they retweet it. Guess what happens? Other people see those retweets. They see what's going on with this channel. What is this channel? Click, and it gives you an opportunity to get more subscribers. So as soon as you hit those milestones, go ahead and share that certificate. Tag vidIQ when you do that, at vidIQ, and we will help spread your word, spread your channel even further. It is a beautiful, beautiful growth strategy. And remember, this obviously gets adjusted for your channel. You're not going to hit your first key achievement when you get 350,000, of course. Each channel, this is customized for you so that you can share your success as soon as you hit it. Lots of cool metrics here, lots of cool information. Like, for example, how far are you? We're on pace for 400,000 subscribers by this date. We use this as a challenge. Are we really going to wait? No. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to start going harder and harder and try getting to those subscribers. Sure. So that was a lot of information, you got to admit. Okay, so I just wanted you to kind of take a step back. And those who've hung out with us for this entire time, awesome. Thank you for doing that. But again, just remember that YouTube is essentially the world's second largest search engine. And what do you do in a search engine? You are going to give it information because people are doing searches and you want your video to be discovered. So for those who've asked, yes, it will be available on the replay. If you've missed anything, no problem. As soon as this thing is done, simply rewind, go to the part that you missed, and be able to kind of go back and answer those specific questions that you may have. So if you missed a certain specific section, you can just dive into that. And of course, on the vidIQ channel, which of course you have subscribed to, there is lots and lots and lots of playlists. There are entire episodes dedicated just to individual sections of understanding YouTube. So with that being said, who's got any questions? If you've got some questions for me, start with hashtag question in the chat. Let's get the conversation going. One thing I do want to pick up on is that there was a question about social media and sharing your content out there. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not sure when this became a thing that you weren't allowed to share your YouTube on somewhere else's platform. That is not true. Go ahead and engage, add value. So in other words, if you're in the, I don't know, single mom life, and you got a Facebook group that you belong to and you guys support each other there, if you've got a cool video, why don't you share it with the group? They're going to get some benefit out of that. Absolutely go ahead and do that. If you're on social media like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, any of those platforms, go and start using those to your benefits. That is where your audience is. If they're there and you're making content that they want to see, they'll support you. Do not spam groups. Do not spam social media. Everybody can smell a spammer a mile away. That's going to put people off your, off your channel altogether. Add value to conversation. Somebody tweets, "Hey, I've got a problem with XYZ or XYZ," and you've made a video about that. So, hey, let me help you here. I've actually had this problem myself. Here is how I fixed it. And then you can go ahead and offer them value. What are they likely to do? Like, give you a like. They're likely to click on your profile, and then they're likely to see what your channel is about. If your channel is built to serve that community, why wouldn't they subscribe? So it's absolutely okay. There was another question about what you can search for. Somebody said something like international couple or some term of that nature. YouTube is a search engine. Of course, you can search for absolutely everything. And that is where you start. As you saw at the beginning, that is where I start everything. I know we use chocolate cake in these examples. I know not everybody is a fan. We know who that is. RDY Music, thank you for subscribing. So I use chocolate cake just as a silly example, just because it's universal. But you need to start at the search box. What is everybody else doing? What are they talking about? How are they presenting their video? Go and learn. Never copy, because you're not them. You know, there was a great video like how to be a Casey Neistat vlogger that was done by Casey Neistat. And it was just basically he was making fun, saying, "Look, you're never going to be like me. Not because I'm special, because I'm me. And you're you. And therefore, you can't, copying me is simply just not going to be a thing. Bring yourself to the party. What can you offer from your perspective?" So absolutely use social media, get involved in conversation, search for those topics, and understand what's going on. Anybody? Okay, so now we're going to take some questions. If you've got them, keep on dropping them in the chat. Don't forget, don't ask questions like, how can I get more subscribers, or how can I get more views? The answer is going to be, 1, make content people want to see. 2, watch this from the beginning. That's it. That's the answer. But if you've got a very specific question, of course, I can help you answer that. Right, question. Can I reply to another channel? This is from Leah ELF. Question, can I reply in another channel in my niche to attract subs somehow? If you're doing it just to attract subs, that's probably not the best thing. But if somebody has done a video about the same thing that you're speaking about and you want to do it, then wow, that's awesome. Who just subscribed to our channel? If you are adding value to that conversation in that group or in that YouTuber's comment section, then absolutely, of course you can do that. People will see you. They'll see that you're intelligent, you're offering something of value, and then they're going to go back and check out your channel. But don't be the one saying, "Great video, check out mine. Nice one, check out mine." One of those copy and paste answers. People see them from a mile away. That's never going to work. Agent Lucy Crypto, thank you for subscribing to our channel. Very, very cool. Right, who has got some more questions? Okay, Super Lo-Fi. Hey, Super Lo-Fi World, nice to have you back. You've got a question. Is it common for views to significantly fluctuate? One day you get 200, the next day 80, despite of the same strategy, routine, uploads? Absolutely. The reason for it is a couple of things. Firstly, we live in a 24-hour global world. Things that affect the one side of the planet have a ripple effect on the other side of the planet. But things change dramatically. You know, if there is some other breaking news that are happening, even something that was doing well gets preceded by something that's bigger. I have no idea what that ding was. First time I actually heard it in my life. Anyway, so that is one of those things that views will fluctuate. I wouldn't worry about getting those views to be consistent. It's more about what's getting those views. What did you do right? What did you get those watch time for? What did you do? Oh, it was a super chat. Ali Crafts Pursuit, super chat, $1.99. Thank you, man. That is really cool of you. That's so it's about understanding audience behavior. That is what is important, is understanding that, delivering them that value. Super Lo-Fi is a great question. Right, Zander Zone. Question, I don't have a social media platform. How do I? Oh, I lost you, dude. I'm assuming your answer, you're asking, if you don't have a super, how do you get promotion? Well, start with family and friends. Ask them to share it. Do you use WhatsApp? Do you use instant message? Do you use text? We forget about good old text. Don't spam anyone, but say, hey, I've got this thing. This is what I do. Build an email list. Start using an email list. Again, don't buy an email list. Right? All these various ways of starting to engage. If you don't have a social media channel, Unless you got a very specific reason not to, that's fine. Okay, but I would highly, highly suggest it because we're part of this community that likes to kind of engage with each other. So, all right, what else have we got? Should I edit? Naive says, should I edit the videos I have now and upload new thumbnails from my older videos? Should I edit the videos I have now? You mean re-edit the videos you have now? I wouldn't, to be honest, unless they're absolute disastrous and are doing nothing for you. I would just leave them, use them as a learning curve. How could you get better for the next one? Could you upload thumbnails from my older videos? Absolutely. Thumbnail is one of the most important elements. It's thumbnail and title. If you have a marriage, good combination there, that gets you the view, that gets you the click. An awesome thumbnail just gets people to stop what they're doing. And then they read your title and they go, wow, I want to see what this is about. That is the way you got to think about them together. Stop grabbing screen grabs. Is anybody still doing screen grabs? If you are, be ashamed. Put something in the chat saying me, because you must never ever grab screen grabs for your thumbnails. Take thumbnails specifically with a purpose. Know what your video is going to be about and then take thumbnails accordingly. All right, who else have we got? So, but to recap, definitely update your thumbnails. Whenever you get better at them, just update them and update them and update them. It's absolutely no problem. All right, my style, my ideas, Lofi Beld. No, sorry, thought there was a question. Who else has got? Oh, there's one just above that. Did I lose it? Okay, if a video is underperforming, this is from Ned TV 2007. Gretchen Nick. Did I mess that up completely? Welcome to vidIQ. Thank you for being here. All right, Ned TV 2007. If a video is underperforming 90% less than others, should I delete it? Unless you have a real good reason to delete it, why delete it? You just never know. I had a video that blew up in a positive way, like really insanely, which was 4 months old. Imagine I deleted that video because I thought it was underperforming. Leave it. It's not harming your channel. Unless it is one of those kids content, unless it's something that's absolutely anti what YouTube is doing, unless it is a real reason, don't delete it. At best, unlist it if you're really too concerned about that. Remember, when you delete it, it's gone. So views, watch time, all of those disappears with it. Okay. Right. What else? Super Lo-Fi question. If a video is doing well but does not have a custom thumbnail, how should I still consider anyone? CEN, thank you for subscribing to vidIQ. What do you mean doesn't have a custom thumbnail? Please tell me it's not what I think it is. Every single video has a custom thumbnail, non-negotiable. You have to have a custom thumbnail. Go into canva.com and if you make one, use their templates. Go to fiverr.com and get them to make you some custom thumbnails if you don't have it. Never, ever, just leave it up to YouTube. They are testing some stuff that maybe in the future they'll make an awesome choice. But for right now, custom thumbnail 100% of the time. Absolutely no question about that. All right. Someone says, all right, Hazara Bros says, what is a screen grab and how do I make a thumbnail more appealing? Okay, so a screen grab, okay, good question. A screen grab is once you've filmed your video and you realize you need a thumbnail. So what you do is you find a frame in your video and you simply do a print screen, or you snag the screen and you make a copy of that one frame and you use that as your thumbnail. The reason that doesn't work is because there's never a perfect, or hardly ever, an absolutely perfect screen that's going to fulfill the thumbnail role, because you didn't shoot a thumbnail. When I shoot a thumbnail, just to give you an idea of how much this is important, I take 2 pictures of me looking up, 2 pictures of me looking down, 2 pictures of me thumbs up, 2 pictures of me thumbs down, cross, thinking, all of those emotions. And I take those pictures specifically, take those images specifically, because I just don't know what I'm going to use later, but I want to have options. So you got to think of thumbnails as a strategy before you start your video. It's critical. That's going to get you people to stop what they're doing and say, oh, what's this? Because remember, your video is going to come up in a search. And people are going to scroll. Why would they stop on your thumbnail? That is the question you got to ask yourself. Okay. Songwriter X and Skeleton Band. Any advice for original music video channel like ours? Okay, I can't see your channel at the moment, but when it comes to original things, if you can collab with other people and you can allow them to use your music, for example, and you can kind of say in exchange for a shout out or in exchange for somebody linking to your channel, things of that nature, that is how you spread amongst creators who really love your style and they want to spread that word for you. So it becomes a real win-win situation. I'm always looking for good music. You've got good music, great. Let's do an exchange, and I make sure I get them. Obviously, you got to watch out for people stealing your stuff. So that copyright tool for you is going to be absolutely critical. All right. What else have we got? CEN, who just subscribed. I got sometimes views instantly, but other times 0. How is that possible? Very possible. It all depends on your titling, your description, your tags. What is your title like? Maybe one topic is amazing. Maybe the next topic wasn't so much. Maybe the first title was amazing. Maybe the second title, not so much. Maybe you posted the first one at the right time. Maybe the second time you posted it at 4 a.m. and nobody was awake yet. Okay? Know your audience. Look at the best time to publish tool that we have. Use that. Get a better understanding of when your audience are online and publish at that stage. Absolutely possible. Happens all the time. Redditor. Hey, welcome. What is the optimum ad placement for a 10-minute video? I've heard about 7-minute thing, but I'm not sure and what's actually accurate. There really isn't a benchmark because it really depends on channel to channel, niche to niche, content to content. What people do like to do is that when the story gets engaging, to drop an ad in there. Think of the old TV model when they leave you on a cliffhanger and the rest will continue after the break. That kind of mindset, I would experiment on your channel. Maybe do something pre-rolled, maybe do a mid-ad break, and then maybe a post one. Maybe do 2 posts, but none on either side. See which ones your audience is more likely to react to. Watch that retention. Are they dropping off as soon as they see an ad? Dangerous. Then move it up to 7 minutes. Okay, you got to experiment on your channel. There really isn't a right and a wrong answer. Every single channel, no matter how similar they look, is going to be different. All right. Cool. What else have we got going? Question. This is from Jan, Simon. Sorry, nobody's corrected me so far. I have a vidIQ installed and the other one installed. I'm using both for keywords and search ranking, different for both. How do I know which keywords ranking is good to use? Okay, so we get that question often, and the reason for it is because we're all using a lot of algorithms. We're all using at points of data API integration between us and the various providers, and therefore at different times the data changes so quickly you're going to get different results. Keyword is all about doing, the best way to do this is to go into YouTube search. Start there. See what the competition's like. See what the search volume is like. That is the one that's going to tell you right now what's happening on YouTube. Look at those tools that I showed you, like views per hour. What videos are currently working? That's going to home your keyword research so much more than just relying on a graph. And remember, with all these tools, okay, it's a barometer, not a science. Okay, it's an indicator. So when I say look at your competition score, I'm not saying look for a number 87 and above or a search volume 93 and above. It's not that. It's something in the green, something in the red, right? Because that really doesn't matter. It's more about understanding your audience and knowing how to do it. Okay, Mr. Evan Carmichael's in the house. Hello, welcome, dude. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I mean, what can we say about Mr. Carmichael himself? Love his stuff. And by the way, my favorite feature with Evan, just a quick plug, is the Hey Evan session that he does on Instagram. Go check it out. Really, really cool stuff. All right, what else we got? Oh, I love it. How about subs? Spider-Man Gamer. How about subs? What? Make good content people want to watch. People will subscribe. Just doesn't get more complicated than that. All right, there we go. Don't worry, I got you. All right, cool stuff. So, Mr. Detectionist. Again, apologize for butchering all names today because not just today, in general. I have one video that is underperforming by at least 200 views. Most of my videos, should I change the thumbnail for that or just leave it alone? Absolutely change it. Always be testing. Sometimes you got to get weird. Sometimes you got to say, well, if that's, the definition of stupidity is, or insanity, one of the two, is doing the same thing again and again, expecting different results. If you're going to do the same thing again and again and it's underperforming, try something new. So if you've got 1 or 2 videos that are underperforming, absolutely go ahead and change it up. Change the thumbnail, change the title, change the one, wait, watch the results, then change something else. Too many changes, you're not going to know what works, right? Absolutely, you've got to do it. Okay, Who else have got? What's the? Oh, okay. Leela is on the ball, answering question left, right, and center, taking away my. No, I'm just kidding. Leela's awesome. Absolutely listen. The artists have it. Absolutely listen to her. Definitely, these guys know what they're talking about. Our mods are legit. And if we have no more questions, well, in which case, I think we're pretty much done. All right, guys. We got a question coming in at the last second. A couple are rolling in here. Interesting and creative videos. Question: how do you promote a learning channel? That is a superb question. So two things. Firstly, on the vidIQ. Oh, SF Empire just subscribed. Thank you for being here. Okay, guys, any thumbs up for this video? Oh, really cool as well. All right, so to answer your question, learning channels. I have got a superb interview where the channel has got over 1 million subscribers teaching people English. So that is coming up on Tube Talk, which is the podcast that we have. If you don't listen to podcasts, you really, really should. Go to vidiq.com/Tube Talk or find Tube Talk in your favorite podcasting application. And over there, this interview is coming up. It's going to tell you exactly how a learning channel, which is not kind of the cool thing, how that could get to 1 million subs. She is awesome. Gabby Wallace, she is just legit. So that's coming up. But the idea with learning is exactly the same with everything else. Offer value. Jim L2681, welcome to vidIQ. Thank you for being here. So it's all about offering value. If you know how to offer value, and then you can go ahead and hang out in various communities which are looking for that kind of information, definitely. Oh, Coach Lewis Satu, welcome. Thanks for being a subscriber of vidIQ. So does that make sense? So if you can go and hang out where people are hanging out, definitely. Dummy Plays is here as well. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Okay, but look out for that interview. That is coming up. You'll love it. That is exactly what you need to know. It's literally step-by-step stuff. Okay, do we have any more questions? Did I miss her? I love her. Is that for Pixel Go Live? I hope that's for Gabby Wallace because she's awesome. Really, really cool. Dominic Plates, okay, you subscribe. Appreciate you. I called you out twice. How did you do that? Well done. Okay, all right, I'm wondering, okay, any other question is, is it Go Natural English? That's the one. All right, cool stuff. And I'm going to sign off if we don't have any more questions. I'm happy to answer anything else that you may or may not be thinking about. By the way, if big stuff happening on the kids' content, big stuff happening with COPA, whether you live in the States or not, it does affect you. We've got a lot of that kind of content on our blog already. So head up over to vidIQ.com and read the blog there. Lots of really, really good information. Okay, just frugal me. Question: what are some things that I can do to encourage engagement? Love that question. Well done. That is brilliant. Okay, so encourage engagement. Guess how you get engagement in the real world? You don't walk into a room and talk about yourself for 20 minutes and leave, right? That's boring. Nobody wants to be around that person. What you do is you ask questions. You talk to your audience. Talk to your audience, even if it's not a live stream. Talk to your audience. Ask them, hey guys, what do you think of this? Should I go for this or should I go for that? Leave your comments in your comments below. Things like that. That works really well. Have polls in your cards and say, hey, I'm going to make a video A or video B. Which one do you guys want to see next, A or B? That encourages engagement. Also, when somebody comments, you have to reply to each and every single comment. Yes, each and every single comment. The biggest mistake I see, people are replying with, thanks for watching. Guess what you've just done? You've ended a conversation, right? Thanks for watching doesn't encourage any more behavior, doesn't encourage people to continue to engage with you. I always say, hey, appreciate you hanging out here. Which was your favorite part? Or, hey, thanks for being here. Did you like the part when A, B, and C happened? You know, so have a conversation because they are not just numbers out there, people. They are people. Okay, talk to them like people, and always ask a question. Maybe in your patter in your conversation, ask the audience to leave a comment. And guess what? They do because they're watching, they're engaging. But if you just rant about yourself, well, they're not going to engage with you. Make it available for them to engage with you. All right, where are you from? That's the question from me. I'm assuming Crazy Blood Official from South Africa, but I'm in the States. Hope that helps you with your channel. But thanks for being friendly. I appreciate you. All right, what else? Answer comment helps. Absolutely. Lilycraft, definitely 100%. That is the fastest way to build a community is by talking to your audience. Don't treat them like they're just numbers and you just want more views from them. That's not how you build. All righty. Who else has got a question? This is from Just Weather. Question: how do I make people subscribe instead of just viewing and moving on? Couple of ways. Have you asked them to subscribe? Have you told them what the value is of subscribing? And, are you engaging with them so they feel like they're part of you and part of your team and they want to watch your next video? Well, if you haven't done any of that, why would they subscribe? The hardest channels to deal with are the ones which are like, essentially like my channels, right? I have a technology channel and I'll tell you about a technology gadget or a phone. The problem with that is when I do that, once you know those information, you leave, you're done. If you have a plumbing channel and you work out, how do I unblock my toilet, and somebody finds a way to unblock their toilet, there's no reason to subscribe to you. But if you're being a personality and you're kind of making it fun and engaging and you interacting with them and you're saying, hey guys, if you know how to unblock this toilet, wait till you see what's coming up next week. I cannot believe we even managed to do this. Just hit that subscribe button and I'll see you next week. Okay, I'm already teasing out the content for next week and I'm telling the audience to come along with me. So that's how you do it. Right. Munshai, I think that's how you say it, or she. I'm so late. Don't worry, you're all cool. You're here for the Q&A session, so if you've got any question, now is the time to get it. The rest of this will be available on the replay later, so you won't miss a thing. Okay. Just making sure that we got you whilst we're here. Okay. Right. Ariel, I'm an aspiring YouTuber. I want to know what is the most efficient way to gain views. Make content people want to watch. That's it. It's not so difficult. Just, interesting and creative videos. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. So that's it, guys. The secret is there is no secret. If you make content people want to watch, they'll watch. That's it. Bring value. Deliver value. Be there for their audience. Whether you're entertaining or teaching, be there and add value. And as soon as you be there and as soon as you add value, well, guess what happens? People subscribe. People watch, because that's what you do. You're enriching their life. Think of your own behavior. Why will you subscribe to another channel? Why do you not subscribe to a channel? Go and look at your own action. See what triggers you to take an action, and then do the same on your channel, essentially. Right. Okay, now leave vidIQ question. Thank you for your answer. I would like to get more advice. Where can I send an email? If you're a member of vidIQ, which everybody should be, in the link in the description below, there is a link to get you free vidIQ for 30 days. You can unlock all these features. Go ahead and grab that, and then email us support@vidIQ.com, and of course we'll help you out. Lots of information on our blog, on our podcast called Tube Talk, and of course on our YouTube channel. I mean, come on. Really, why wouldn't you subscribe? I see we're at 99 likes for this video. Is somebody didn't hit that thumbs up button on this video? Come on, Spider-Man Gamer. I know you're welcome to vidIQ, and I know you're going to hit that thumbs up button, right? Somebody has to hit that thumbs up button. We're going to get it to 100. Come on, this is like not even a thing. All right, there we go. HF Artist Heaven already drops the link in to get that 30-day free. So there it is, right there. The code is webinar. Just thank you for being here and hanging out with us. That is really, really fun. Hazara Bros, clickbait is fine. Clickbait, if you're delivering, it's not clickbait. If you're saying, come and watch the Logan Paul versus KSI match, and then you're talking about, I don't know, vlogging, or you're talking about your car, well, obviously that's a clickbait. People are going to get there and then leave. And as soon as people start and they leave a video, that sends all the bad signals. But if you're delivering and you are having an enticing title, like 5 things you didn't know about the fight between blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then you give 5 things that people didn't know. That's not clickbait. That is intrigue. People have been selling newspapers since day 0 because they're getting people to understand what's working. Go to there, buy the paper to read the rest of the article. Same thing on YouTube. Get people interested enough, so they go to your channel, and then they're able to go ahead and watch and get a lot of value out of that. Alrighty, we got 100 likes. Woohoo! You guys rock. Okay, it's just a validation of a job. Just spending some time with you guys, which is really, really cool. Clickbait isn't overrated. It's just being used badly. Like, 10 things you need to see. Number 3 will shock you. And that thing. So that's overrated. We're done. 100% agree. But when you kind of entice people into your video, tease them with a good thumbnail, deliver with your video, then clickbaiting in a positive way works superbly well. Absolutely. Okay, so Just Weather, Please do not clickbait. Would not recommend. You won't get real subscribers. Yeah, so it's not about subscribers or not subscribers. It's more about sending signals to YouTube. Remember, YouTube doesn't care about your subscribers. YouTube cares about delivering good content. When you have good content, then YouTube is going to go ahead and deliver that content to a wider audience. It's going to test it. If your subscribers liked it, maybe this group of people will like it. Maybe that group of people will like it. But if you're clickbaiting, people are going to click on your video and then leave. Well, then YouTube is simply not going to distribute it because nobody's watching. Jessica Sonia, thank you for being here and subscribing to vidIQ. You rock. Appreciate you. All right. So you've Ray 57. Definitely didn't pronounce that right. I've gained 3 subscribers while watching this live video. You see, vidIQ works. Good. I'm glad you did that. Well done. Right, Overlord. How to make a gaming channel. Don't be a generic gaming channel. Don't be a Fortnite channel. Don't be a PUBG channel. Don't be a Call of Duty channel. What are you bringing that nobody else is bringing? Why is somebody going to watch your channel over the millions of other channels? What are you bringing that's awesome? What are you bringing that's funny? What are you bringing that nobody else is bringing? You're bringing you. Make it about you, your personality, and deliver on that. Let's play. Great. Be funny. Be entertaining. It's harder than you think. It's not about the game, but perhaps you want to do tutorials. How to beat boss A on level 3. Okay. Great. People are going to be searching for that kind of content. Be specific. Be you, though. Bring it, as opposed to just copying what everybody else is doing. Never going to work. All right, Hazara, any other question? Okay, Leah ELF, you guys are amazing. Thanks for everything. Thank you. We appreciate you being here right now. That is really rad. Hazara Bros, my views are down by quite a lot, even though we've added new stuff and advised the tags, description, we still, and challenging skits and pranks. Okay, because challenging skits and pranks, okay, so you're in a very difficult niche because you're competing with everybody's attention and the biggest in the world do the same thing that you're doing. What are you bringing that's different? What are you going to, when your next skit that you're going to be doing, why is somebody going to choose to watch this over a David Dobrik entertainment? I mean, I'm being extreme, but that's the question that you have to ask yourself. What can you bring that's going to make people love your content? They're going to love you and I want to watch what you have to do. I know nothing about skits, like funny. That's just not my vibe, my thing at all. But I would say that the people who do watch those kind of channels are hardcore people. They know what they like. They know what they don't like. If they don't like what you're doing, go and look at your videos. What's most popular? What's got you the most viewed? Maybe there's a theme in there that you want to double down on. Maybe you did a girlfriend challenge prank or I don't know, something like that. And people love that. Make more of those. We did an audit on Tuesday, and there was one of the most popular videos was a dog video, which they were playing with the dog. Make more of those. People loved it. They engaged with it. Why wouldn't you make more of those? So definitely use the vidIQ tool, the channel audit tool. It will literally tell you what's working and what isn't working. Okay, that will absolutely do it. Right. Can you have multiple niche? Ideally not. Ideally, you want to be a specialist. You know, we all know of that one person that we would call in case of emergency. If your plumbing breaks, you call the one guy who's a plumber. If you're sick, you go to your doctor, right? You don't, very rarely do you mix professions. You don't call the doctor who's also a plumber, right? Because you go to a specialist. Be a specialist in a niche. If you're a specialist in a niche, people are going to remember you. If they remember you, when you launch a new video, they're going to come and see that video. That's it. So be a specialist. Try not to mix stuff together. Okay, please answer me. Read the tag. The higher, the better. Okay, the tag score. Tags are not as important as they used to be. Tags are an indicator of what is popular on YouTube, but YouTube is using tags less and less and less. They have said it themselves a million times. It's title, description, and then tags. So do always have tags. Never leave them out completely, but don't spend so much time on tags. Rather spend so much time on your thumbnail and title. That is where you're going to get real amazing benefits. Okay. Interesting and creative videos. Appreciate it. Very important webinar. We're waiting for your next webinar, and we appreciate you for being here. Thank you very much. Okay, so what else we got? This is very true. All right. Thank you so much for the knowledge. Knowledge is power. I totally agree. Just frugal me. Totally agree with you. It's about understanding, right? Please talk about the FTC, Frost Titan Gaming. Yeah. Oh, Daniel Varga. Just subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Awesome to have you here. FTC. Okay, this is a complicated one. And we'll talk about it after Infinite Nub Assistant just subscribed. So thank you for doing that as well. FTC is all about protecting kids and COPA, and it gets complicated really quickly. The underlying element, and this is not legal advice, so I will start by saying that, the underlying element is what is your intention for your videos. You know yourself when you're picking up that camera and you're about to film a video, are you shooting it for an adult or are you shooting it for an underage kid, 13 and under? You know it. If you're doing a tutorial on how to draw Barney the Dinosaur, Peppa Pig, no 13-year-old plus is probably your audience. You're shooting it for young kids. That's it. If you're playing Minecraft, the question is, what is your intention? Are you doing it like PewDiePie plays Minecraft, but nobody can look at him and say, he's a kid's channel, right? Paul and Logan Paul, the brothers, their channel's all about pranks, getting watched by 8-year-olds, but their intention isn't for 8-year-olds, it is for people who are much, much older. Now, you have to self-select. What do you think that your video is about? Who did you intend them to be for? Now, this gets really complicated because now it's down to some more terms and conditions of what kids may or may not be watching. There's a big petition going on. We've got lots of information happening on the vidIQ.com website. Go and check out that. We'll be bringing out some more stuff on this, so definitely subscribe and then get some more information. There's also a Tube Talk episode that I did with Sean McNutt, who got some more information from YouTube. So if you're into podcasts, go and check that out as well. It does get complicated. It is scary. At the end of the day, we've been on borrowed time with YouTube as kids content. You're supposed to be 13 years old and older to be able to use the platform. That's it. People have been milking it for years. It's just a writing of the pendulum that's coming into play to say, look, you're supposed to be 13 and older. No 13 and older is watching Peppa Pig on a live stream for 24 hours. That's it. Okay, but it gets more complicated. Definitely go and check it out. Read the information. Just be informed. That is the best thing you can do for your channel. And with that in mind, that was a bit of a mouthful. Any final questions before we getting out of here? All right. Okay, I guess that's me done. Thank you very much for hanging out. Link in the description below for anybody who does want to use vidIQ for 30 days for absolutely free. Thank you for being here. And I guess, as Rob says, enjoy your video making day. We'll catch you next time. Cheers for now.